What is packing with you? You too. Cage TV, B Mac, back again, moving the chains, baby. Did you miss us? Did you guys miss us? Did you guys miss us? We missed y'all, man. Had a lot going on. Um, B Mac, how you been, man?
Yeah, man. The football season is officially done.
Yep.
So now we officially to the off season. So get ready for the all the off season headlines and shit that now we got to deal with. The free agency. We got the combine in 2 weeks. And then we got we got the draft, and then before you know it, the off season stuff and training camp. So yeah, man. I sucks that football is over, but at least I think football it still goes on like 365 off during the off season. So no matter what, football is still gonna be here. So
You right about that.
yeah,
About that. What is okay? What are y'all telling me right now with this shit on the internet? All right. Oh, I put in the wrong thing. My bad. Okay. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right, yes. Yeah, man. Football season is now over. And congratulations to the winner. The
Mhm.
Lombardi Trophy. We're not gonna mention no names here. Um, I didn't really just to get into Super Bowl 58. I didn't see the first half. I didn't watch the game until like probably like midway through the third quarter. That's
Mhm.
when I decided to tap in and watch it. Um, and it, hey folks, I told y'all how that game was gonna end. I told y'all it was gonna end with Patrick Mahomes throwing a game-winning touchdown. Now, Taylor Swift floating from wherever she was sitting at from the skybox down to the field. That
Yeah,
didn't quite happen, but we did get to see them kiss. We didn't get the whole marriage proposal thing, but I was pretty accurate on there being a game-winning touchdown being thrown by
yeah,
Patrick Mahomes. So, like I told y'all, man, bet the Chiefs, and if you did that, you won yourself some money. So, congratulations to all the gamblers out there who betted on the Chiefs. I know I did. I wasn't about to lose out on Patrick Mahomes after I made money off of Patrick Mahomes when he won his first Super Bowl. But yeah, so like I said, I didn't watch the whole game. I came in like a little bit halfway through the third quarter. Uh, oh, what's up, Big Nate? What's up, Zane? What's going on with y'all, man? What's
the
going
big
on?
Nate,
What's going on?
sub
Yeah.
Zane Strong. So
But I will say, just watching the last little bits and pieces of the game, I was entertained. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
entertained. Not just because of how the game ended, but just to see San Francisco lose again, man. Just to see them lose again. Um, NFL, please, please, please. And sorry, I'm about to get a little animated right here, B Mac.
nah, go ahead, man.
NFL, please, please stop sending San Francisco to the Super Bowl. Can you guys stop doing that? Can you stop sending San Francisco to the Super Bowl? I'm getting tired of them losing in the fashions that they lose in. Up by 10 and then can't hold on to the lead and lose. Stop it. We're sick of seeing it. I don't want to see San Francisco in the next 8 Super Bowls. Can you do that for me? Or possibly ever again? But yeah, anyway, man, yeah, congratulations to the people that won. the big game. Uh, Unfortunately, there was a
Mm.
bad turn of events after the Super Bowl was played in Kansas City. We all know about the shooting that went down. Uh, Prayers up to the victims, families, and those people that have lost somebody out there in the senseless act of violence that we as football fans do not condone at all. Um, we want to send our condolences, man. We want to send our condolences, man. But yeah, now that we got that shit show out of the way, let's get to some Packers shit, man. Let's talk Packers, Packers, Packers. Off season priorities.
Oh well, can I get my 2 cents? I take off of the Super Bowl
Oh, go
real
ahead. Go
quick
ahead. My fault. My
before
fault.
we
Go
move
ahead. Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just no, it's gonna be just a quick, short sentence. Uh, okay, first of all, congratulations to the Chiefs, and I think Patrick Mahomes has efficiently passed Tom Brady as being the GOAT, in my opinion. And then, uh, yeah, fuck Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes don't cheat. Patrick Mahomes do it the right way. Tom Brady is a cheater. Tom Brady gets all this credit for winning, but we all know it was his defenses and Bill Belichick, and it was the cheating and the scandals. So F Tom Brady, congratulations to Patrick Mahomes. Um, and I don't think this is it for him. I think he's gonna win two more Super Bowls, two more Super Bowls, and I think he's going to sufficiently. Well, to me, he's going to surpass. To me, he's been surpassed Tom Brady, but I think he's going to keep doing it if he can stay healthy and if he can, keep up this trajectory. But yeah, so shout out to the Chiefs. They all a dynasty. They all the back-to-back champs. So shout out to them. All right, fuck Tom Brady, and the other thing too, we should officially start calling Kyle Shanahan the James Harden of coaching, because he is a a choker. He choked 3 Super Bowls. He choked the 2008 Super Bowl. Even though he was the OC, he still gets under blame for that collapse. The first Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers, up 20-10, right, with Jimmy Garoppolo as his quarterback, blew that at the end. And then this past one just now, up 10-0, still have multiple opportunities to put the game away with his shitty ass play calling, you know what I mean? And blew that one uh, away. He is the James Harden of coaching, all right? Uh, this past Super Bowl officially confirms it. He can win all these regular season games and go win 12 or 13 games, get the number one seed. And when it comes to the big game, he chokes. All right. He completely blows it. So congratulations to the James Harden of NFL coaching, Kyle Shanahan.
I'm not gonna go that far with it. I'm not gonna say that Kyle
That's
Shanahan.
my two takes.
I get you. That's your opinion. Opinion. I feel you, but I wouldn't say. I wouldn't go that far and say he's James Harden. James Harden only made it to a championship, the championship one time, um, and that was with Oklahoma City Thunder when they lost to LeBron James and the Miami Heat, and he hasn't been back since then. I mean, Kyle Shanahan has made it to 3 championships. It's just that you know
It's
he
about, yeah, well,
he's I would say he's the Jim Kelly of coaches, going to the Super Bowl and losing.
that's a good comparison. That's a good comparison. But to me, he's James Harden. He's James Harden. Because just because in the fashion that he loses games, man, games that he's supposed to win, he comes away losing. All right, just like with James Harden. James Harden wins all these regular season basketball games, and when you need him to win that big game, and when the court's in his favor, he like he chokes. Same thing as Kyle Shanahan. He's overrated. He's overhyped. All right. I wish people would stop putting him in this Hall of Fame coach category. Yes, he is a great offensive head coach. Yes, he is a successful head coach. But stop acting like this dude is Vince Lombardi, because he's not. All right, he's not.
I feel you on that. Um,
No, the Patriots got 6 Super Bowls. Big Nate. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Niners and Bills. That, Bills choke 4 straight, but yeah, I mean, those are two good comparisons. But I kind of lean more to the
what's
James
going on with
Harden one.
PTR?
Except to you, I kind of lean more to the James Harden one. And
Man,
and the Niners are the champions of losing Super Bowls.
nah, no, they not. They 5-3, just like the Dallas Cowboys. Um, as far as the uh, uh, comparison of the comparing of Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady, at this point, you could say he was better than Brady at the point that winning 3 championships, even though Brady won 2 and Patrick Mahomes won 3. At that point of being 28, yeah, he's better at 28 than Tom Brady was at 28. We'll see if he's still better than Brady once he gets into his later years of his NFL career. Brady was still winning championships later on in his career, still
Yeah,
Pro Bowler, still all-time pro. I think Patrick Mahomes will probably have more MVPs than Brady. Brady only got 3 league MVPs. I think Patrick Mahomes will probably tie Aaron Rodgers with 4. Super Bowls, he got 3 now. Uh, I could see him probably winning one more.
I
I could
can
see him
see
winning one
two,
more because
because I think he's gonna.
Teams get old. We don't
Yeah,
know how long Andy Reid is going to coach.
yeah.
Um, you know, Spagnola could probably get a better offer at the end of his contract.
Hmm.
Who knows how long Kelsey is going to play? So far they haven't really replaced Tyreek Hill. The only thing that they've done was get their defense better. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So,
Defense.
you know,
Their defense has been improved for the last two
yeah, you know what
years.
I'm saying? Like Pat
Greatly improved.
didn't have the type of Patrick Mahomes season that, you would think he would have. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I think this was his worst season, right?
Yeah,
27
yeah,
touchdowns and 14 interceptions. Yeah, so he wasn't. I mean, you can make the argument the Kansas City's defense was a big part of the reason why they won the Super Bowl. But Patrick Mahomes, when he needed to make the plays to get it done, he did.
right.
So you know what I mean. But I
That's
just
what
think.
that's one thing I will say. This playoffs, I will say this was a much more mature Patrick Mahomes we've seen. I mean, yeah, he made a few he made a few turnovers. How you doing out there? How you doing? He made a few turnovers, um, but for the most part, I like the way he played with a lot of patience, um,
Mhm.
especially in the Ravens game. Yeah, he
Yeah,
played. I think that was his best football game uh, in a postseason. Where he just
he's
completely
playing
let
more
the
like the
game come
game
to him.
manager, right? He's playing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah. He
a
just let the
yeah.
game. He just took what he could get.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah. Not force nothing,
Yeah, he
like
didn't force
Lamar Jackson
anything.
did.
He let the game come to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He didn't try to do
yeah.
nothing out of character. Like that's what I could consider choking. Choking is something that a player does out of character. Like, damn, we don't ever really see him do anything like Magic Johnson, right?
Hmm.
Magic Johnson, they called him Tragic Johnson because he let the shot clock run out when he
Mm,
could have tied the game up, and he didn't
mm,
and shoot the ball. That was like one of the worst moments in Magic Johnson' career is in the playoffs. He just
yeah.
meltdown. LeBron James against the Mavericks
No,
had
yeah.
9 game complete meltdown. Kobe Bryant against the Suns didn't want to shoot the
Mm,
ball, complete meltdown. You know what I'm saying? So
mm.
James Harden, Choker. I would say he had choking moments. I don't think any player is a choker. I just think you have moments where you just don't show up and be like, okay, you choked that game. Like Gilbert
Rogers.
Arenas. Gilbert Arenas, LeBron James taps him on the shoulder at the free throw line, and he has
Yeah.
a mental meltdown and bricks both the free throws. Michael,
Rogers. Were you Rogers? He had choking moments.
some they all
Yeah.
do. They all have choking moments. Tom Brady against the Tennessee Titans, last game, the last play of the drive to try to win the game, he threw a pick
Yeah.
six.
Brett Favre with his picks. Those are choking moments.
Yes, he choked. Brett Favre choked in the Super Bowl against the Broncos. But let's. Damn, there's a whole
Yeah.
lot going on in the chat right now. Whole lot going on.
Oh, what happened? What's going on? They fighting.
No. They just talking. I just missed a lot of shit because we stand on the Super Bowl. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
congratulations
yeah.
to the
Yeah. Let's move on to the what we.
congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, if you still watching, yeah, I'll be there tonight. So let's get into off-season priorities for the Packers, man. Um, it's a lot going on, especially with the off-season. Um, a lot of things on the table for the Packers right now. But I think one of the biggest priorities that the Packers have to address, to me, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people, a lot of people, everybody is saying, the safety position. Come on, what's all this nonsense? A lot of people are saying the safety position. Um, yeah, everybody's saying the safety position is the main priority this offseason. I think it is too. Um, you know, we really, really have to fix the back end. And with bringing in a new defensive coordinator like Jeff Hafley, um, I would want to help him out. Just based off how we seen the offense look. Um, Coming down the back stretch of the season this year, how it just started to click. I think
Mm-hmm.
that I think we're okay on offense. We might need to add some more depth at the left tackle, maybe center. Add some more depth at the center. We might have to make a change there, um, but I don't see offense being like the major priority. I mean, everybody is saying safety. Um, and whoever's available, I don't know any. I haven't really looked at the draft yet. I just kind of been trying to decompose myself from football right now. I got a lot of things coming up, a lot of trips that I'm booking right now. So I've been pretty occupied with vacationing and all that shit. But I'll get into the draft stuff probably in the next couple of weeks. Not really gonna talk about it too much on my channel. I'll just let that stuff sort its way out. I don't. I'm not. I really. Me personally, I'm not really interested in a beauty pageant. But if they could find somebody in the first round, um, whoever's like Tr said, draft the best position that's available. You know what I mean? Draft for position or the best available player. I mean, that's the only thing we can afford to do, especially where we at in the first round with the 25th pick. So a lot of real estate is going to be bought up by the time we get to our pick. All of the big names. Of course, you would want to get one of those big names at the pick that we got because we'll be paying them less money than what they would be getting paid if they were the first 5 picks in the draft, which I think is estimated to be around $34 million for those first 5 players that get picked in the draft, which is a lot of money. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, safety I think is probably one of our biggest concern. If we could find somebody in free agency, that can work with us, as far as the money that we're gonna have available in cap space, because right now we're at complete zero. We're even. We're not under, we're not over. But as time goes on before we get to free agency, I could see some things changing with that and us probably having close to maybe close to $30 million in cap space. However, Russ Ball is going to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I think either finding a safety uh, in free agency, if you could get one at a good price, um, somebody that wants to come to Green Bay and play for Green Bay, first of all, who wants to win, because right now this team is mindset is on winning. Um, even though Goop said he's going to be really looking at everything, who knows how aggressive we will be, and that's all going to be determined by how much money we have in cap and how much these guys are willing to play for. We got to talk to these guys' agents. They got to want to come and play in Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line at the end of the day. But yeah, I think safety is probably one of the biggest concerns, even though we don't know what Savage is going to do, if we're going to resign him. If we do resign him, it's probably going to have to be like a maybe $6 to $8 million deal for 2 years, probably front loaded, and then probably have to pay him cheap on this last year of his contract, or whatever we do, man. It's gonna have to be a team friendly deal. Plus,
Oh.
we'll see. But what's your thoughts on off season priorities? I think we need to really, really address the safety issue first.
Yeah. I would say the safety. Um, I'm with you on that safety. Um, maybe corner probably. We
Mm,
can add,
yeah,
we can beat that up a little bit.
yeah.
Um, I don't know, D tackle.
I was
Uh,
thinking that too. I was thinking that too on higher point of views live. I was really thinking about Kenny Clark. If we could just
yeah.
add more depth there, that way
Um,
maybe one of these seasons he could play without being injured or not play
yeah,
with injuries.
yeah. Um,
It's a lot. It's a lot off season priorities that we
yeah.
but
Wide receiver, do we need to address that, or we even got plenty?
I think the Packers will still pick up a wide receiver in the draft. It'll probably be like a late round guy because I
Like
think
a
we'll
fifth
probably
round?
lose. I think we'll probably lose a few guys like Samari Torre. He
Yeah,
might
he can
be with
go.
the team. Um, it might be Malik Heath might not be back. We still have to figure out Christian Watson's deal. What's going on with him? But
Yeah,
I will say this: the wide receiver battle in camp is gonna be on. It's
yeah.
gonna be on. The wide receiver camp in the battle in camp.
Mm-hmm.
Watch when camp come around, you're gonna be hearing some shit about these Packer wide receivers. It's gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
battle in camp, but who's gonna be starting? And you never know. You never know. You might not see Christian Watson starting. I'm just depending on his health, even though he's a one hell of a threat when he's out there on the field. But I think these young guys like Datavion Wiggs, Reed, Bo Melton, I think these guys might step up. I think they might step up, man. I think they
Yeah,
might step up. But yeah, I think the Packers will probably draft a receiver, probably late in the draft, maybe a seventh round pick because we got one first rounder, two second rounders, two third round picks. So we got like
mm-hmm.
some prime real estate in the draft where we can address a lot of needs, you know what I'm saying? Like but I'm pretty sure Goop is gonna stick to the Ted Thompson tactics and
Yeah.
draft defense. I think he's gonna draft defense.
I
Just
mean, you got plenty of room to work with here too, because
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
got we still got what you call it? We got two first round draft picks for the Rogers deal, right? We got two.
No,
I
one.
mean, no, not two first. My bad. Two second rounders,
Two second
right?
round picks, yeah.
Two second round picks for the Rogers deal. God, I so wish he would have played so he had that first. Oh, damn it! But uh, um, so we got 2 second round picks, but we still got a first round. We still got that first rounder, 2 second rounders. We got third rounders too. We got one third rounder, right?
No, we got two third round picks, two third round picks, two second round
So
in the
so
first.
so we got a lot to work with in this draft.
Yeah,
This yeah. So we got yeah. So this draft, I'm really not concerned about this draft because we got so we got first rounder, 2 second rounders, two third rounders. We got two fourth rounders too. Or we
no, I
got one.
think we got one fourth round pick. I think we got like two fifth round picks.
Damn, we got. What about the sixth round?
Hold on, I could look it up right now. Let me
Because
look
I
up.
think, yeah. So we got plenty of toys that we can work around with, because we can actually trade back or trade up. No, trade back and build more picks.
Nah, we probably be able to trade up,
Yeah, trade up, but I think we can.
especially in the second round with the two second round picks.
Yeah, like trade up in the first round.
Yeah, we have 11 picks going into the draft. So
So we got a sixth rounder and a seventh rounder too.
I don't think we have a seventh rounder. I don't think we have a seventh rounder. I'm gonna check right now.
Oh,
We got. Why did I just want to put the list up, man? Jesus
oh
Christ.
yeah. So we got
We
a
got
lot of.
uh we got a fourth round pick.
Mhm.
We got a fifth round pick, a sixth round pick, and a seventh round pick. So we got a first round, two second rounds, two third round picks, a fourth round, a fifth round, sixth round, and a seventh round. So we got some picks, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
So we
picks.
got like 12 picks, 11 or 12. Uh, yeah. So we got a ton of picks, man. So we got a lot to play with, man. A lot to play with. So we can actually do something with our picks, like you said, trade up, or we can trade back and build more picks and get better players. So we got a lot to work with this draft. I'm really actually excited about the draft. More do I think about it.
Ooh, that's a good that hey, I agree with you. That's a great question, TR. Are we at the point are we at the point that we sacrifice quantity of picks for quality?
Mm,
Oof. Mm.
that's a good question.
Well, of course with the draft, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much a roll of the dice, man.
Yeah, I mean, it is a crapshoot. You know what I mean? Like, it is a
Yeah, it's
lottery.
it's
Like,
pretty much a roll of the
you never
dice.
know. I mean, it's not like the Packers have been hitting strike gold on their picks the last few years. I mean, yes, we had our Zaire's, we had our Sean Gary's, but usually when we get guys in the first round, we usually have them sit for like a year or so, and then like we did with the Sean
Yeah,
Gary, Clay Walker
without
came in, he produced right away. Devontae Wyatt didn't really see the field his rookie year.
right,
Um, but yeah, man. I mean, look, it's a draft. Like, you hit on some, you miss on some, but that's the whole point of the draft. So
right,
we just
right.
got a
Yeah,
whole group. We just got a whole group can work his draft magic. You know me again, and I mean, he did last year with Jalen Reed and Heath and Wicks and all them guys. So and
yeah. I think that's pretty much where the mindset of Goot and Matt is really going to be at is building this team to be a
yeah,
championship team. I mean, you look at what the 49ers did to try to win the Super Bowl. They tried to take shortcuts. You know, they go and grab Chase Young,
yeah,
Gregory, and Javon Hargrave, and they got this dominant pass rush where they don't got to really blitz with five or six dudes. They could just come at you with four, and it didn't work out for them. I think that traditionally the Green Bay Packers have always done things by building from the draft, coaching those players up to be in the the best that they could be at the position that they in, and trying to make it work that way. I think that's the reason why when you see a lot of the contracts that the Packers be giving the players that they groom and develop themselves, it's not like no astronomical number that we got to pay them, because they built in house and they understand, you know, that this is
Yeah.
title town. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's a lot when you're going into the draft and trying to, you know, build these players the way you want them to be. But I think the Packers got the right coaches and the right trainers. Especially, we don't know the kind of attention that Jeff Hafley is going to bring to the Green Bay Packers. You never know; it might be a shitload of coaches that's like trying to come. Oh, I'll coach with Jeff Hafley. Hey, I'll come over there and coach with that coach. You know what I'm saying? So we might have a
Yeah.
lot of traction coming our way as far as players and coaches that, you know, mess with Jeff Hafley. Not even, you know, just not basically through how he coached and the college and shit like that. But you know, you never know. It might be some players in the draft that the Green Bay Packers could be very, very fortunate of getting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? In this draft, just off of the strength of Jeff Hafley, knowing that he's over there at the Green Bay Packers. But one thing I have noticed about the Packers, the type of players that they draft, they have to be used to cold weather. Have to be
Yeah,
used
that's right.
to cold weather. And
Yeah.
that was one of the biggest things that caught my eye about us drafting Jordan Love. He's used to playing in cold weather, playing in Utah, big guy, big hands. You know what I'm saying? Elusive
Mm.
in the pocket. But we'll get to Jordan Love in a minute. Shout out to Higher Point of View, man. Draft and develop. That's the Packer way. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
good? What's good? Hey, Higher Point of View, man. We got to do a basketball live, man. We got to talk basketball, man.
Mm.
See what's up with these Lakers, man. This was a good question. How much 1,000-yard receiver will we have this next season? J Love about to blow up. Uh, I don't know if we'll have 1,000-yard receiver just based off the talent we got at the receiver position right now. It's just, I mean, he could throw it around. He could throw that rock around to anybody. It could be anybody's day, anybody's week. You know what I'm saying? We might have a tight end and freaking Romeo Dobbs go off. You might not have to really use anybody else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You could have Romeo, Christian Watson, and Reed go off. Might not have to use anybody else. We might not
Yeah.
even have to
He
use,
can spread it around.
yeah, we might not even have to use the offense at all if the defense is going off. We getting
Yeah.
pick sixes, and turning over the ball, which we really need to do this next season. We
Short
gotta take the,
field. Uh, short field says up with short fields,
yeah, man, yeah,
and we
yeah,
can just run the ball from the 10 yard line.
yeah. Um,
So I mean, there's different ways to win. There's different ways to skin a cat, like High Point
right,
of View said. So
right.
um, yeah,
But
this.
back to a couple of these offseason priorities. I really think we need to fix the interior offensive line. Um, uh,
Yeah.
Add more depth at the linebacker position. We need a linebacker, that can replace Devondre Campbell if he's no longer with us.
Hmm.
And we need a linebacker that can mesh well with Quay Walker.
Yeah.
Because if it's one thing that I see, if like the Buccaneers, like Navarro Bowman and Pat Willis, they were
Hmm.
in sync with each other at the linebacker position. That's what made them so dominant at that position. If we could find a linebacker that can sync up with Quay Walker, not saying Devondre Campbell couldn't, because Devondre Campbell did sync up well with Quay Walker until he got hit with a lot of injuries. Plus, we have to understand the fact that I think Quay Walker was like Was he second in interceptions on the team?
I think he was. Him and
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Yeah, we need
him
a
and
we need a linebacker, man. We
yeah.
we really need a linebacker. We need a linebacker for real. And I
And
think we need another
Keyshawn
running
Nixon,
back.
what the hell we gonna do with him? Because he shouldn't be playing corner no more.
Who?
Keyshawn Nixon.
Yeah, I think the Packers going to address that. You know what I'm saying? I think they
They
traded
gonna let him
so
go, or just keep him for a special team guy?
no, I think they bring him back. Like Keyshawn Nixon is probably going to be have one of the cheapest deals on a roster. Like you could bring him back for like $2 million.
Oh, oh, okay.
He not going. I mean, he's a two-time All Pro, but at the position where his position is marketed at. So that's
Hmm.
what I'm saying. You have to look at market value of the position. Yes,
Yeah.
he has the most return yards, so he probably gonna be the highest paid kick returner in the league at probably like $2.5 million.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, I think we'll bring Keyshawn back. I mean, I have no problem with Nixon playing the slot. Uh just not for a whole game. Mix them in there. Just don't let them play slot for a whole game. That's all
Okay.
I'm asking, man. That's all I'm asking. Uh, but yeah, man. Anything else you think we should prioritize this offseason?
Running back. I
That's what I
mean,
was gonna get to. That's what I
running.
was
I
gonna get
mean,
to.
do you think we're gonna let AJ Dillon go? Do you think he'd be back for one more year?
See,
Uh,
his contract is up.
I
His
mean,
contract,
Jones is starting to get up there, and he's never available. You know, what I mean, he's been missing a lot of time this past year.
well,
Um, I mean, if he's on the field and healthy, we know what he can do. But I mean, running backs, what he's like 28, 29, like their prime start to hit around there, 30. You
yeah,
know, what
we
I
hit on
mean,
that.
like we don't usually like we don't like running backs. They stock gets low very quick. So
Well, uh,
like I said,
Aaron
with these
Jones,
draft picks we have, maybe we can get like a running back.
we
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 can
could
hit
we
on
could
one in
pick
the
up
fifth round.
we could pick up an undrafted dude. We got a couple of dudes. We got Emmanuel Wilson still. We still got dang, the guy we drafted last year. I forget his name.
Mm,
Damn, I forget his name. But I thought he was pretty good. I just don't think he kind of grasps the offense, the playbook well yet.
yeah.
Damn, I forget his name. I think his name was Nicholas something. I forget. But it was this running back I was looking at that plays for, I want to say Tennessee. I think it's a running back for Tennessee that I like. That I kind of looked at when I was looking at some running backs coming out of the draft. I forget his name. I think his name is like Jalen Wyatt or something like that. I'm not sure. Somebody could correct me in the chat. But he to me he remind me a lot of Aaron Jones. He's a big play hit guy, bust down the field for 50 yards. He could finish runs once he gets away from you. Kind of built like Aaron Jones a little bit. Uh, Probably a little bit faster than Aaron Jones. You know, Aaron Jones still got some speed. Aaron Jones could still run away from defenders. Uh, yeah, I think the Packers should be highly interested in drafting a running back. I don't know what round they look at, or if they go on if they look okay. Um, and I don't know if what round they look at drafting a running back, but we still got some backups that's pretty good on the team already. Um, Pat, what's the other guy? Pat,
Patrick Taylor.
huh?
Patrick Taylor, right?
Yeah, Patrick Taylor. Yeah, we still
Yeah.
got him. So I don't know, man. I think we draft a running back still. I don't know what round, who they looking at. But with AJ Dillon, his contract is up. I'm pretty sure the Green Bay Packers are going to try to work something out with him. He could come back on a cheap deal. He could come back on a cheap deal. We could give him a $5 million deal for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna cost a lot. You know what I mean? Unless there's a better offer out there for him, then he gonna take the money. But yeah, running back, I think we should get a running back, man. Uh, Competition for Carlson, I think is his name. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Matt is gonna bring some competition in. Good already said he's gonna bring some competition in for the kicker, but they believe in Anders. They believe in Anders. They want to keep Anders around. Rookie kicker. You just can't really get rid of guys like that. Maybe he bounces back better this next season and has an outstanding next season, and we not complaining about him no more. But when you're young coming into the league, it's all trial and error. You look at Jameer Gibbs and Sam Laporta and
Mm.
what's the other guy over there? Um, the other defensive guy for the Lions. Yeah, they all rookies, man, and they made it to the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like those guys had an outstanding year. I don't know if it's going to be like that for them next year, but Anders Carlson, he just got to keep working at it, get better at it. Take the missed kicks that he had as life lessons in football and grow from it. You know what I'm saying? Mature from it. And yeah. So, um, oh, for sure. Yeah. Don't get rid of them. Just competition. If the other guy that we got that we have coming in that's gonna be competing against him is way better, then hey, we got to do what's best for the team. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Next steps for Jordan Love. And we're gonna probably have to be real quick on these, man, because we got like 20 minutes left.
All right.
All right. Next
Um,
step. What's the next steps for Jordan Love, man? What you looking forward to
like
seeing?
we said, next steps, like things he has to get better on to get to that
You know,
level. Things that you
offensive
want.
player of the year, make a Pro Bowl, become an All Pro, uh,
MVP.
MVP.
Yeah. MVP. That's my next step. Um,
You don't think it's too soon for that?
I mean, Patrick Mahomes got his as the first year as a
Hey,
starter.
I can't. Hey, you're right.
I
I can't
mean,
even. I
but
can't knock that. I can't
but
knock
then
that.
you see
Right.
these great but then you see these great quarterbacks who, well, not great, but these top five quarterbacks in the league right now who don't have one yet, like Josh Allen still don't have one. And he's been in the league for six
Right.
years.
You're right.
Joe Barrow, he's been in the league for, this is like his third or fourth year. He still don't have one.
Right.
Um, who else? I mean, Lamar Jackson got two, so he's out of the way of that. Um, I think there's. I mean, Rogers is the old head, so he got four, but he don't count because he's been in the league for 18 years. Um, um, I'm talking about the ones who young that are up and coming. I mean,
CJ
you see,
CJ
uh,
Stroud.
yeah, see, yeah, but this is his second year now, so it's, you know what I mean. But I mean, he got the offensive
Uh,
rookie of the year, but
you could throw Kyler Murray in there, Justin Turbert,
yeah, Justin
Derek
Herbert.
Carr.
It's Herbert. You call him Turbert.
Yeah, I call him Turbert, Justin Turbert. Uh,
Yeah, he don't have one. I don't know. Justin Turbert. It's not, to me. It's not gonna be. I mean, he's just another Philip Rivers 2.0, man. I feel
hey,
like that's how he's gonna be, man.
we'll see what Jim
I
Harbaugh
mean,
do with him, man.
yeah. I mean, hopefully. I mean, but are we automatically think that Jim Harbaugh is gonna take him to the next level? I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm
Well,
just
I
saying
know
that.
one thing. Matt
I
LaFleur
mean,
can take Jordan Love to the next level if he keeps playing like he played last year.
that's true, but but I just think Joe Love has more upside
Of course,
than
when you
than
got
uh
Tom
than
Clemens over there as your quarterback
than
coach, you
than
can't do nothing but get better.
Yeah, but I just think his talent is more higher than Justin Herbert's talent, in my opinion. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree with you on that. I
But
agree with you.
yeah, so it could, like I said, I might be too like soon for it, but I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like it's not like it's a zero chance that he can't. You know what I mean? But like I said, we got these a lot of great. I mean, he might be in MVP conversation. I mean, maybe I won't be shocked if he's in the MVP race next year.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention Dak Prescott.
No, no.
We forgot to
Uh,
mention Dak Prescott.
that no.
This is his what, ninth year going into the league?
Talking about not getting MVP. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is eighth or ninth year. Yeah, he hasn't really. Derek Carr, but Derek Carr is meh, meh.
I mean, as far as Jordan Love,
I mean, he has the potential to win it. You know, what I mean, you know, I mean, it's not like he has zero. I mean, Rogers got his first one in his fifth year. You know what I mean? Or no,
I'm not saying he
sixth year.
can't win it, but I mean, that's a huge step winning MVP. Not saying it can't be done because it can be done, but I'm talking. I mean, to me, next step is
Uh, People thought Rogers wasn't gonna get four when he first came in, and he did. So I'm not saying Joe Law's gonna get four. I'm just saying that, you know, no,
no,
you never know, man.
I'm talking about as far as like the next step for Jordan Love. I want to see him win a divisional round playoff game. You lost one. Let's see if you can win one. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Next step. Like, I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah, MVP, yeah, that's a huge next step. That's still
Yeah.
considered the next step. But I'm just talking. I'm talking about taking you. You know, you got to crawl before you can walk. You know what I'm saying? And right
Yeah, that's
now, the
true.
way Jordan Love picked up that the last back end of the season, he got up and started running. He said, "Damn." He said, "Damn the crawling. I'm gonna get up and damn the walking. I'm gonna crawl.
Yeah.
The next thing I'm doing, I'm running." So yeah, I think the next thing for me, next step for me, I want to see Jordan Love have an opportunity to play in an NFC Championship game.
What about his mobility? I want to see him use his legs more. It seems like we didn't see him
And I
really do that.
wish he would have did that against the goddamn Niners because I've said it on
Yeah.
my channel. The only way you beat the Niners is if the quarterback runs the damn ball at the right time. Joe
Patrick
Burrow did it.
Mahomes. Mahomes did it in the Super
Patrick
Bowl.
Mahomes did it. Joe Burrow did it. uh, uh, Deshaun Watson did it. Uh, who else did it? Buckwheat. Buckwheat did it.
Yeah,
Buckwheat
Buckley.
Jackson did it.
Yeah,
All of the team. Oh, Josh Dobbs from the Vikings did it.
that's
Every
right.
team that San Francisco lost to, the quarterback ran the football on them. And that's the first thing I said in my video. The only way Jordan Love gonna be able to beat this damn 49ers team is if he run the damn football, and he didn't do that. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe next time, you know what I'm saying, he'll have a better
Yeah.
opportunity to do it. David Bakhtiari, big David Bakhtiari,
Yeah.
another big offseason concern right here for the Packers that they have to either manage and deal with it or decide to part ways.
It's time to cut their losses, man. It's time to move on. It's been time to move on. They should move on after he got hurt. That was the perfect time to get off of him. And save some of that cap money and not, you know what I mean? But I think, yeah, man, it's, I love him. He did, when he was healthy on the field, he did a lot. I just think that, he's getting older, he's injury prone now. I just think it's time to cut our losses and, you know, build more youth at that position
Yeah, I agree.
For Jordan Love.
Yeah, man, I just don't want to see the Packers kick any more money down the road for David Bakhtiari. We really trying. We're really trying to dig ourselves into
And
a
plus, with
better.
that whole turf thing now, that whole that whole turf thing, turf situation now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to move past. Yeah, yeah. Like, don't kick no more money down the road. There's no need for us to be sitting a guy every time we got to play on turf. Oh, he ain't gonna play today. We just know that you kind of hurting the team. You know what I'm saying? When your best offensive lineman can't play on turf. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't want to see us kick no more money down the road. If you can find any kind of possible trade for Bakhtiari, I mean, any place he's desiring to go, whether that might be the Jets or any other team, it's gonna have to be a team that's contending for.
I don't know. He probably don't want to go ODL because he's complaining about their turf too.
Well,
Dale.
I know one thing: the Jets' lease for MetLife Stadium is up in 2025, and they might potentially be getting a new stadium. So that's still in the works with New York and who's going to pay for half the stadium and who's going to contribute. What big time million billionaires is going to invest into the stadium or whatever. But it's a whole lot going on with that. But um, any team he goes to is probably going. If he gets traded, it's probably going to be a team it has to be a contender, somebody that's contending for a Super Bowl. Um,
Yeah.
and depending on his injury after they do the physical on David Bakhtiari will determine what kind of pick we get for him, or picks we can get for him. So, uh,
Yeah,
I
man.
wish they stay healthy, man.
It's time to get younger
Yeah,
on this team, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. It is time to get younger, man. It's time to get younger. I think it's time for us to move on from Bakhtiari. But if they do move on from him, I wish them the best. If they decide to work
Yeah.
something out, hey, so be it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he could help the guys out on the offensive line with some advice or whatever. But yeah, shout out to DB, man.
Yeah.
Uh, Try to wrap this up in the next couple of minutes.
Expectations for Matt and Goot next season.
Keep building this team. That's all I expect from them. Keep building this team to be a championship team. Do not cut any corners. Do not try to, you know, uh, yeah, man, cheat yourself out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these other teams have tried to do, going after these big name guys, and they're not, and it's not panning out for the team. You look at the Cowboys; they didn't pick up Amari Cooper, that didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm.
pick up Brandon Cooks, that didn't work out. You see the 49ers picking up all these players, that's not working out. The Ravens, they go get Odell Beckham Jr. and uh,
Yeah,
all
he's
other
washed.
players that don't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think is the expectations for me for Matt and Goot is to keep team building, keep the chemistry and the energy up. You bringing in some fresh new concepts to this young team as far as the defensive coordinator position. This offense is eager to get back out there and play better than they did and more consistent than they did this last season. So the
Yeah.
morale is going to have to be high. So keep team building for next season. Keep building this team. That's what I got for expectations. What about you, man?
You kind of hit it on the head, man. Just I want to see him get off to a more faster start next year.
Right.
Um, you know, um, I know the slow start kind of bit us in the butt a little bit this year, but
Yeah.
again, that you expected that when you're a young team, and hopefully this team is gonna, is gonna be like a year more mature. And Jordan Love said it in the interview that that they had to learn how to win and win games, and that's how they got to the late hot start that they went because they didn't figure out how to win games in the beginning. So hopefully, uh, next year, they a year, with maturity, they get off to a hot start and and learn how to win those tight games now,
Right.
and or not putting themselves in to not put themselves in that position. You know, what I mean, in those situations to win those games. So this yeah, man, this improvement, man, this improvement and um. I think I think the I think the expectations probably gonna be a little bit higher for this team next year
Oh, of course, of course.
than we expected. You know, I think we have to make the playoffs next year.
Oh yeah, most
I
definitely.
don't think we can't miss the playoffs after making it last year or so. And I think championship game is the bare minimum for this team.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the conference is weak, man. The conference is weak.
yeah. NFC is
We've seen it this year. We can beat anybody. I mean,
yeah.
we could beat the defending champions, the Chiefs. You know what I
Well,
mean?
what we seen was anybody in the NFC can beat anybody in the NFC. That's what we
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He can go toe to toe in the AFC. I mean, we beat the Chargers from the AFC. You know, we beat the Chiefs. Like we can go toe to toe with anybody if we step our if we come in there with our A game. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
And if we play our best football to the fullest, like we can beat anybody. And I truly feel that. So. Yeah, but I just think that I'm excited for the future and I just hope that we can go up, man. We can go up and we don't and hopefully this team don't regress. You know, hopefully we keep progressing.
Yeah, man. And I agree with you on all that 100%. And to cap off the night, we appreciate everybody that has tuned in with us, man. I know it's been a while since we did this, but yes, we are going to rank the NFC North Division, man. And I'll start it off. And as much as I hate to say it, I'm going to say it.
Don't
Number one for me is the 0-16 Cowardly Lions. And the reason why I say that is because they have great cap space and they already have a great young team. Now, I'm not going to say great. I'm going to say they have a good young team. Now, one thing that might eat up their cap space might be trying to bring back Jared Goff. I don't know how what the deal is going to be like, but that's going to bite into they cap a little bit. They might be thinking about giving ASB a contract extension. Um, I still think they probably I don't know what their draft capital is like, but we're gonna get into the NFC North Division a lot this off season, trying to break it down and see who we think will have the best opportunities of being the top dog of this division next year. But number two, I'm going to say the Green Bay Packers at number two in the rankings. And I know, I should be picking the Packers, the greatest football team in sports history, at number one. But we're on the rise, guys. We're on the rise. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and the reason why I say that is because we're not that great at cap space right now, but we have a lot of great talent on this team that can compete with anybody in the league. So I got the Packers at two. At three, I have the Chicago Bears. Um, Young team, young GM, very open-minded GM. I will say at that. The moves that he's making is just uncharacteristic from how the Bears used to run their organization. I think Ryan has encouraged the Bears to try to be a better football team, just based off of what he's been doing as the GM. They have a young team. He's not afraid to cut loose the talent, the good talent to save a buck. Got rid of Eddie Jackson, got rid of Roquan Smith. You know what I'm saying? He just cutting everybody to have money to build this team, which I think he's gonna try to weasel his way into having top draft picks for the future. I think that's the goal for Ryan Poles for the GM for the Bears. So I got the Bears at three, and of course, falling at number four is the Vikings. Um, don't know what they're gonna do at the quarterback position with Kirk Cousins. Um, Coming in coming into next season, probably with a brand new quarterback. So it's going to be a learning curve right there. Justin Jefferson asking to be the highest paid receiver in the league. If not, he's thinking about being traded, which I don't think the Vikings wouldn't mind doing. They already got JJ Addison. They could find somebody else in the draft and build and still keep building. I think they got some young talent at the running back position. TJ Hawkinson, I don't know, man. Too many injuries starting to add up. But yeah, I got the Vikings at fourth, man. I just think they're gonna struggle next year. You know, that's how I see my rankings, man. Where you got your rankings at, man?
Um,
To close
well,
out the night.
um, ah, I'm gonna have to go with Detroit.
There we go. Get it out. Come on, get it out.
I'm going
It's
with
good. It's good
Detroit.
medicine. That's
Yeah,
right. Go ahead. It's
yeah,
good
yeah,
medicine to have. Good
yeah.
medicine.
Detroit Lions. I mean, I just think that this team is gonna. I just think I don't see this team having no signs of slowing down. I think they're gonna keep most of the coaching staff with them. I think Ben Johnson. I think he's gonna stay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay
Um,
too.
and we saw him with him as the coordinator. They offense was clicking on all cylinders. Jared Goff started to look like he's the Rams Jared Goff again. Um, and Dan Campbell, um, he's shown that he is an elite head coach. It's up in the NFC Championship games on fourth downs.
Elite.
Um,
I mean,
he has changed that team around, don't you
he
say?
did.
I mean,
You're right.
yeah,
You're
I
right.
mean, the cultural, and all that stuff,
You're right.
so I just think that he just needs to just be smart on fourth downs next time and kick the field goal, instead of but that's for a different story. Uh, so I got the Lions at one. Um, the one little question about the Lions is their defense.
Yeah,
But if they
kind of.
can beat that defense up, I just think that they're gonna still rule the division. Um, Sorry, Big Nate. Sorry, Packer fan Vegas, but call it as it is. So we got the Detroit Pussycats at one, and the Green Bay Packers at two. I just think that we this is just the beginning for us,
Right.
and we don't. And I think we're gonna be forcing this division for the next few years. And I just think that again, we young, we got a lot of talent. And again, we show this team showed us last year that they can beat anybody. You know what I mean? And they can go up against anybody. So I think we gonna our offense is still gonna be. I think gonna be a top 10 offense this year. Our defense still should still be steady, but hopefully they can improve. And with this new DC, hopefully he can add more juice to this defense,
Oh,
and uh bring get the best out of his defense more than Joe Barry did. So that's gonna be a big upgrade. So Packers at two. Number three, I got the Minnesota Vikings.
wow.
I got the Vikings at three. And hot take, I think Kirk Cousins will be back
Mm,
with the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're gonna stick to their due diligence and give them one more year. Um, I think, and deep down, Chris Hart, he wants to be a Viking. I
mm,
don't think don't want to leave Minnesota, but I think he's gonna stay. But I think the Vikings are gonna draft a quarterback and sit behind Kirk Cousins
yeah, that makes
for a
sense.
year or two, just some long. But I do think Kirk will be back. Um, I think they still got Justin Jefferson. They might add another piece on offense. Um, the defense needs a lot of work to do,
Yeah, they
but
could be losing
I
Hunter.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna still be in the mix. So I got them at 3, maybe compete for like a wild card spot, but who knows? And then number 3, the Bears, because they're the Bears and they suck. And no matter what they do, no matter what quarterback they get, no matter what draft capital, or no matter who they get in the draft, no matter what coach, no matter what GM, they still gonna be the Bears and they still gonna suck. So that's my take on that.
Right on, man. Shout out to TR. Yeah, man, we finna shut it down. Send us some shout outs. Shout out to TR, Cali Packer, Key 360, Higher Point of View, my dog, man. Uh, who else on here? Big Nate in the house, Zane Strong. Um, who else on here? Who else on here? I think that's about it, right? Yeah, that's about it, man. We thank y'all for tuning in, man. To MTC Moving the Chains with B Mac and KHTV. Uh, we'll probably go live Monday if you ain't if you down for a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, Monday's good. If we can, uh, hopefully we got some big news on Monday. Um,
Well, I don't think it's gonna be any big news right now, and I
I
think
mean, this is pretty much the quiet period.
we
Mid
got a couple.
February.
Yeah, we got a couple of days until I think the
You know,
free agency opens up in March sometime.
yeah. I mean, people are on their vacation now, so
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of people doing mock drafts and all that shit.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm not a big my draft guy. I just wait till the draft comes
yeah,
because
yeah,
we never know who we're gonna get. So
yeah, man.
drafts can move just like that. So
Yeah, man. With so much trades and people moving out of position and
yeah, Tom Grassi is a
trading.
big thing for that, but I don't do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Congratulations to Tom Grassi being
Oh yeah,
fan
that's right.
of the year. Congratulations to Tom Grassi, the biggest Packer YouTuber on YouTube.
Yeah,
Um,
shout out to Tom
anytime
Grassi.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime we could have somebody representing the Packers, no matter how we might feel about their channel or whatnot, um, it's still good to see somebody representing the green and gold and
Yep.
rocking the G at the Super Bowl, meeting Roger Goodell. That was dope to see. You know, a YouTuber raise that much money for a foundation, giving
Yep.
back to the community, man. So shout out to Tom Grassi, NFL Fan of the Year. And with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in,
Yeah.
uh, showing us some love, man. Remember to hit the like button, and we'll probably go live on Monday, man. Chop it up again. So yeah, be looking forward to that. And we out of here, man. Go Pack, go. There we go.